So, I read today that the U.S. Navy has banned drinking for some 18,000 personnel in Japan. And it's because of all the incidents that have happened. I know there was a raid years ago. I think there was a murder. There was some fights that broke out. And, I mean, look, I was in the Navy. I get it. Telling a sailor that they can't drink is kind of like, telling somebody they can't breathe. Now, that's not really true of everybody. I mean, even when I was in, this is some 20 some odd years ago, they didn't drink. Everybody didn't drink. I did. Thank you very much. You got to have the experience. But as I got older, I realized it wasn't the most important thing. An experience that I had when I was in Guam a few years ago, it really pissed me off. And I'm going to say a word that I don't normally use, so hopefully not too many people are offended. It's funny how people from England and Australia can say it, but Americans can't. But anyway, I was in a McDonald's in Guam, and it was late on a Saturday night. And these 4 young American airmen from the Air Force Base came in. It was 3 guys, 1 girl. And they were drunk. They had been drinking quite a bit. And they were joking around. And they all, look, we've all said things to each other, our friends and stuff, joking around. We say things that normally you wouldn't say in public. We call each other names, just kidding around. You know how we are. But anyway, so one of the guys in front of some of the locals working in the McDonald's called the girl a cunt. Again, I apologize for using that word, but I want to make you guys understand. If it's me warning you that I'm going to say it, and I say it, and then you hear it and it offends you, well, you can only imagine how other people might feel. Well, I can't really describe the look on the girl's face behind the counter, but it was quite shocking to say the least. And, Guam is one of our territories, but it's still kind of like being overseas. I spent quite a few years, as many of my friends did, overseas, in Germany. And we were judged by the actions of others. If you had 1 or 2 American kids who, showed their ass and acted up, they'd say, oh, well, all Americans are like that. That's just the way it is. And it's not fair. It's not right. But, you're representing your country when you're somewhere else. And for you to go to another foreign country and embarrass yourself and others, come on, man. We need a better class of people than that. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but, when you go to somebody else's house, you respect their house. When you go to their country, it's like you go into their house. You respect their country. You respect their ways, their traditions. I've been to Japan twice. Been to Tokyo. Spent a week there each time. Enjoyed the hell out of it. I can't speak 3 words of Japanese. But the people were nice and friendly to me because I tried and because I was respectful to them. I've been to Guam, Saipan, Tinian, Costa Rica. I can't even tell you how many countries in Europe. And I never had any trouble. And I'm one of the biggest rednecks in the world, or at least I used to be. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's always been that way, or if it's who you surround yourself with. But, the drinking ban, it's going to hurt the economy. I get that. But maybe, possibly, it's going to save somebody's life, or it's going to save somebody from hurting somebody else. I'm not saying that I agree with it, because I really think that the people who are the problem, I think they should be the ones that get punished severely. Not just a slap on the wrist, If you go out and you create an international incident in another country, you might want to think about ending your career. Because you're not the type of person that we need representing us in the military. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. Everybody makes mistakes, but you have to weigh your options. Is it really that important to go out and get that drunk that you can't control your actions? For some people, maybe it is. Maybe some people need help. Anyway, I just thought I would weigh in. I don't want to take too much of your time. But the point is, if you're going to go into another person's house, be respectful. If it's their physical house, their county, their state, their country, be respectful. Y'all have a good day.